As we proceed to raise these RBGs, Black Power motherfuckers, Black Power motherfuckers. As we proceed to raise these RBGs, Black Power motherfuckers, Black Power motherfuckers. Turn them drums up, frankincense and myrrh burning.
Peace, Black Power. This is TAHIR RBG. REPAT Nation is the situation every time, all day, every day. Shout out to my RBGs worldwide, my African liberators worldwide. All those who stand for African liberation, that are holding true and sincere to our mission for African liberation worldwide, African control of the planet, which ultimately will be the best thing for everybody. Okay? Everybody. Because we running our thing from our African perspective will benefit everybody on the whole fucking planet. All right? Shout out to all those that understand that. I want to start this out. I want to start this video out by saying it took me a long time to say this. All right. Those who know me and we build, you know that this, what I'm about to say, is what we talk about all the time. If we build, you know, we build about this all the time. All right. This is what we build about. And this is because, but I have to bring some of these things out. I hate that I got to use my enemy's platform to do this, but on a level, I'm going to have to do it. And then we're going to build further. You know, I'm always, that's why I rarely do these videos. I rarely do the tell-all video. All right. Some motherfuckers tell the whole shit. It's because it ain't shit to hide. But we got plans and missions and different things that we don't need to make privy to our enemy. They need to be mouth to ear. All right. How I receive them, how I give them. We all the same people. We do this with each other. But this is something that I got to say. And like I said on my last video, on the last Build and Destroy, it was going to be a little long. This one may be a little long too. So if you don't have the propensity to, you don't got that that stick to itness, the focus, you know, and your attention span is short, it's cool. For those that's not short, that's about this shit, straighten this shit up. For those that's about this shit, I got to drop it. Yo, our African traditions are not optional. If you are in this fight, if you are in this mission, this goal of African liberation and the missions, everyday missions that you own to achieve it, our traditions, our African traditions are not optional. They are a must. They are a must. We have to get into them. Okay? You have many traditions that you could get into. You got to pick one or get you a roots reading, find out which one that you're supposed to go in and go into that motherfucker. Go in. All right? All the answers are in the dark. Everything exists in the dark. The light is only shined on what you want to be seen, and who's shining the light most of the time is in the dark, shining the light. What are they on? What's that person shining the light on? Most of the time, in fact, all the time, is deriving from us, Africans. Okay? We got to go into the dark, family. Voodoo, get into it. Yoruba, get into it. Akan, get into it. Kemetic tradition, get into it. Ewe, get into it. Hausa, get into it. Okay, it's so many. We have many African. I'm not talking about ones that, oh, at the root of it is African. Okay, if it's some shit that you got to say at the root of, okay, I use this, but you know it comes from Africa. If there is a question that it comes from it, abandon that motherfucker. You need to go straight to the source. Go to the source. Let's get to the source, get in our traditions so we can get this work on, fam. Let me tell you something, man. When you study African revolutions, you will find our African traditions at the heart of every one of them. Okay? You'll find it at the heart of it. And here's something that is real critical I want to point out, and I want to, and get to, and then I'm going to get to another thing that I got to say while it's early, while I got your attention. First off, okay, the Haitian Revolution. Everybody knows about, the ritual with the black pig and bookman duty, bookman duty, those who studied it all the way, they know. I studied it, but I haven't studied the actual, I'm not privy to the actual way they did it, all right? But what I do know is that our African tradition of voodoo was in there, okay? Many times the revolt was tried. But not until they went on ahead and started that motherfucker off right. Not until they opened it right. R-I-T-E. Was it successful? Wasn't finished. Okay? Because we are what we are. We see where it is now. It's not complete. It ain't over. But it was started right. And our African traditions is at the bottom of it. Cuba, African tradition, Yoruba was at the bottom of that. Voodoo at Haiti. Okay? Bantu African tradition, or Palo, what we know now as a form of Palo, was at the bottom of Shaka Zulu. So many. Man, we got numerous. Kemet, forget it. All of Kemet was Kemetic tradition. Pianki, Taharka, Hatshepsut, the first one, Narma. African tradition is what made them successful. Because they stuck to the tradition. And guess what? Every last one, from the ones that are in our time period of right about now, well, what they call time, like, get into your traditions, you'll see that shit has no bearing on an African. We are our ancestors. You are Narma. You are Pianki. You are Hatshepsut. You are Bookman. You are all of these priests and priestesses, warriors. Shaka Zulu, that's you. That's me. We have not gone anywhere. We are our ancestors. Blood is forever. It ain't no beginning, no end. So that time shit belong to them. That don't belong to you. It don't belong to you. That's they shit. One thing that they had was their African mind intact. Trust, our colonization is so deep that to think that you are not still peeling layers of white bullshit off of your African mind. Man, it's going to be a minute. We're going to have to keep peeling the layers back. Those who say they peeled them all back, you a motherfucking lie. You have not finished. If you are in America, chances are, I ain't going to say nah, because everything exists in the dark. So maybe you might have. But most of us who's keeping it 100 haven't. Okay? Most of us think that, all we need is some gun. All we need is guns. Where are our guns? Where are our tanks? Where is our military strategy? Where is, we're looking at these crackers and A and Bing it to our shit. Don't you know you gave them them damn little ass degrees to make them weapons? You gave that shit to them a millennia ago. They still building on the same degrees. It's places they can't go. And they demonize, since they have control of through the colonialism, through the white supremacist mind state that they put in our head that we got to fight down every day. They put in our head that that's the way we got to get back. They gave us, and I'm saying us because we in it together. I just figured it out that they gave us this shit. And so now I'm on my way trying to peel the motherfuckers back. Peel that shit off. Please pardon my language. I don't know why I'm cussing so much, but I mean this. You know what I mean? For those who are offended by the cursing and shit, guess what? The whole English language is a curse. The whole shit is fucked up. So it don't matter. This ain't nothing. A curse, you'll see me in your dreams getting busy on you. You'll see all kind of other shit happening. That's a curse. These little meaningless words, nah, man. It's about the energy. It's about energy that's what I mean by getting into our African mind and out of our European mind, out of that linear shit that they've given us. But look, man, I forgot the point I was on. I'm just fired up right now. What I was about to say. These people, we've given them these tools to work with. So through time, which their time, I mean, in our losing what it is, that DNA being programmed, and we're taking in this change. We always here, so we go through ebb and flow. You know what I mean? Ebb and flow. You talking about people who have no beginning and no end. So this little shit we seeing is a speed bump, if that. I'll say a gnat's bite, a little gnat, a mosquito bite. In our existence, it's nothing. Okay? Don't think that they got it. They don't got it at all. So, but in that, we've forgotten that we've given them these degrees to work with. And they just built on it. They built heavily on it. The crackers, okay? Europeans, okay? The opposite of Africans have built on these degrees and have come up in their linear way on us, and we've accepted the linear way of fighting it back. So now if somebody says, here's a lifestyle, here's some laws, and here's some weapons to defend them, I give this to you. How do you think you're going to use the same laws and weapons and lifestyle to overturn it? I like just use that alone. Yo, you can't do it. You can't do it because it's deeper than your AR. It's deeper than your MAC-10. It's deeper than your laws and fill this out right and do all this. It's deeper than that. Because if I give that to you, you can't fuck with me because I know more than you still. I got it locked down and I gave it to you. How you gonna get me with it? Because you got to use your own weapons. That's just all it is. Okay, that's all it is to it. And we gave them those degrees, which those out there that know, we gave it to them. It's obvious. They always blown away what we can do. All right? They gave us the Bible and Christianity, and you come to our churches and we turn we turn it into something. It's blown out. You see us work guns. We got the raggediest guns in the world and we work them. Okay? We do that. Now, what if we dealing with our traditions? What if we go back in and deal with our traditions like this? Okay? What if we work our traditions where they can't work it? Their genetic makeup, they can't do it. We can do it. It's for us. It ain't for them. They're locked out of that weaponry. We're not. We have laws, lifestyle, culture. Our laws are nature. Nature runs this shit. A gun is from the word gun is out of Ogun. Okay? If we get into and all those factors like Ogun, okay, and all the other traditions, that's us, man. You can jam a gun if you work in nature right. We are nature. We're part of that. We are the Netaru. We are netters. All right? You lock in with your Orisha and become it. Bring it out when you need it and become it. And do what you got to do. But you can't do it trying to fight with the cracker's mind state. Even the way you understand nature and you deal with it. You got to deal with it from African perspective. And you got to get on that pathway to remembering that. It's a process. All right? We all doing it. Me too. I'm trying to remember. I surround myself, though, with the people who know. You got to get down. You got to dobale. You got to go down. And you have to bow down, humble yourself, humility. You don't have all the answers, Sway. Like this nigga Kanye said, you don't have all the answers. You ain't got them all. But we got them all. Okay, all us together. The dark, they exist. You have to go in and get them and reclaim your African mind. Reclaim our African selves. Reclaim it. Claim it. Go in. Claim it. Pull off the layers. And then let's deal with our traditions. The full tradition. Not just, I'm ready to get back at them, so I'm going to kill them. No, this is called going in and it's your lifestyle. Maintenance. You don't come to the tradition when you're on fire. When your whole forest is set on fire. Now you want to do it. Now I need the juju for this. You come in and you live the lifestyle. You'll never see the bullshit. It won't come. Now, if we as African liberators and revolutionaries do this, because you can't be a revolutionary revolting against white supremacists with a white supremacist mind state. Because guess what? Say you do destroy that. You're just going to keep it going because it's in your dome. You don't know nothing to do but white supremacy. That's all you know how to push out. So that's all you're going to push out. You got to get it with your African traditions. This is not an option. This is mandatory. Because you're just a time bomb. You're a time bomb about to blow up on us. You're a landmine. Okay? We'll have shit cracking. And all of a sudden, because this is that bullshit, all the African tradition shit, I don't know about that. Because it's that bullshit, when it gets time, okay, everything is hunky-dory and we move and we got things in place. All of a sudden, your white supremacist landmine blows up and you get on some, it's me, my. That's some white supremacist shit. It's how I want to do it. That's individual. Individual, yes. We all are individuals. But in a cracker's perspective, no. We're parts that make up a whole. Okay? We're parts that make up a whole. We have to play our position. All right? We got to get into our traditions, y'all. I'm going to tell you something that's going down that maybe y'all can make it. Hopefully you can. If you can't, and I can tell it to you right now, right here, because guess what? I did the divination to find out if I could tell you. And it's all a go. So that's why I'm going to tell you. That's another thing. Divination. If you ain't up on divination and you're not divining for your answers and what to do on pivotal moments and you just winging it, bullshit is going to come. Somebody calling me. I don't care. We'll holler back. Bullshit'll come if you don't divine. So I divined on it. And it said we all good. I can tell y'all. So I'm going to tell you. May 15th this year, 2015, May 15th through the 17th, the Akomalu Festival is happening. I know some of y'all seen the flyer. If you haven't seen it, please share this information. I hope y'all are sharing this video. Share it with the motherfuckers who's real about this. Okay? Share it so that somebody who is real about it can see it. Akomalu Festival in Gainesville, Florida at Temple Elisha E. Ray. The Temple of Elisha E. Ray, Yoruba temple, you know, whose roots are in Oyotunju, whose roots are in Nigeria. And Ajoshe Afrikan, the shrine I belong to, Male Egbe. We're putting on the Akomalu Festival. This is ancestral veneration. We celebrating the ancestors this weekend, but we also empowering our communities. And we're empowering the African community. We're empowering our African family, our families, which in turn makes the community, which in turn makes our nation. Okay? We're venerating our ancestors. This is a serious festival. This ain't like one of them festivals that you just go to and you hear some good shit and you buy some shit and then you just go home and you got some nice stuff that you got at this place. No. We about to go in the ritual. We about to go and handle some business about uplifting ourselves. Akomalu means bull. Okay, we're about to do a ritual that involves a bull. That's as far as I'm going to go. I need you to email me if you want part of this. It's going down the 15th. If you see this today or tomorrow, today is the 4th, May 4th. Tomorrow's May 5th. If you about this, I need you to have hollered at me and us that's putting it on. Akomalu, AKOMALU Fest, F-E-S-T, Akomalu Fest at gmail.com. Holla at us so I can, and if you're interested in not only coming through to the festival, but also participating in the rituals, which every African about this liberation and empowerment for our African selves. If you are able to say, I would like to be there, I suggest you be there. Make this happen. It's a whole lot of bullshit we make happen. It's a whole lot of reactionary shit we make happen. I don't know what happened. I just got to get there. We have to do this for our traditions. Trust me, you got to be there. Okay? Email me and I'll send you the formal invitation breaking down the whole fest. Not the whole fest, but a lot of the fest, and how you can get involved in the ritual. There are some ways you can get involved there. If you can't make it, but you want to be there, email me. I'll tell you how you can do it. All right? I'll tell you how you can get involved. There is some money involvement. It ain't a lot. It ain't a lot at all. What you're about to get out of this is so huge. Okay, there ain't no fest happening like this outside of our African traditional festivals. Our African traditional festivals are never haphazard. They're never just get together, talk a lot, buy a lot, go home. It's never like that. Our festivals rooted in our African traditions are never like that. You always are involved in participation. There is some level of participation that you have to have, and you will receive ashe in some form or fashion. This is one of them. You can't afford not to be there. I'm telling you. Oh, he's on some spooky shit. He's on this. Let me tell you something. Let me tell y'all spooky talkers something. Because I used to be you. I am you. I used to be in that mode. If I can't touch it, it don't exist. if I can't see it, it don't exist. You know. Let me tell you about quote unquote God. When I say I'm God, I exist on all levels there are. Any level there is, I'm there. I'm on it. I'm in that level. And I test it and I go in it. And I know there's no failing because I'm here forever. So are you. It ain't just me, it's you too. You here forever. So get in. Get the readings. Do the divination. Find out, is it the time for you to do this, that, and the third? Find out, but go in. God changes environment. I shape and move environment through prescriptions. That's what Africans do. We don't let the shit move us. We move it. And it's simultaneous. It's a dance. It's a dance. It's an ebb and flow. Okay? It's an ebb and it's a flow. So, I'm serious. Enough of the bullshit. Get in. Guess what? It's somebody in every city. Whoever's watching, whoever's looking at this, there's somebody in your city that is in a tradition that understands this and is waiting on you. They waiting on you to get real and go ahead and holler at them and get on in. They there for you. They there. They have the jewels. They have them. You just got to reach out. Oh, I don't know them. They're not in my city. No, you don't know at all. Everything exists in the dark. Everything exists. Everything is there. And that too. The answers. The person there. That person. That priest. That person that holds just the little inkling that they need to tell you to go link with this person, to link with that person, to link, and all of a sudden you found it. Okay? And if you can't find it, and maybe it's telling you to go out of town. Maybe it's telling you to say, yo, pardon me, that's money you about to spend on this, that, and the third. Nah, use them resources to get out of town and go check that shit out. Go check that out. You know? That's how I got into it. All right? Got into it like that. Got into it like that. Like just moseying around. Fuck around. Went to a Kwanzaa. Seen an elder who I hadn't seen in years. Who ended up being the person who opens the door for me to get into our traditions. I met so many beautiful, knowledgeable, sincere people who love Africans and have this energy, have a very good grasp on our traditions that are there for us to learn and know that you gonna use it. So it's all good because you gonna use it. You gotta do it. Stop looking at things so linear, like we all got to be on something. Some of our priests and priestesses and holders of our traditions, they're there to equip you with what you need. And you're there to give them what it's a give and take. We need each other. It's symbiotic. We need each other. You're not there to take nothing. They ain't there to take nothing from you. You're there to give and receive. It's reciprocal. It's ebb and flow. It's energy. All right? And anything without movement of energy is stagnant. It's stagnant. Okay? It's dangerous. It's poisonous. How about that? So that's what I'm saying. Akomalu Festival is going down May 15th through the 17th. I advise you to be there. Gainesville, Florida. Email me and Elisha Ray and El Joshi Afrikan. Akomalu Festival at gmail.com. AKOMALUFEST at gmail.com. Find out more about this festival. If you're interested and you just far away, you just know, oh, I can't make it, and you just can't make it, but you want to be involved, I'll send you the invite and show you how you can be involved. Vendors, you want to come vend, you're welcome. Hit me and say I want to vend. I'll tell you how you can do it. We got to jump this thing off, y'all. This shit will cover the Baltimore shit. The bullshit that these crackers is pulling up there. And it's still bullshit, don't get me wrong. I know they said, oh, we charging them. Come on, man, you looking for your enemy to give you justice? You're looking for your enemy to uphold your constitutional right? What kind of shit is that? We at war. Let me tell you something. In my land, in Africa, if I'm at war with somebody and they in the land where I'm holding it down, I know the planet is ours, but these crackers got control of this spot right now. And it's just what it is. Come on, but the planet is yours. You just got to sweep and clean up your house. You just got to clean up your house. Rats then overran your house. Now, if they've overrun your house, you either got to get in there with the broom or put one of them big ass shits over, one of them big bags they put over houses, and let the extermination happen. But you can't have your ass in the house while it's getting exterminated. You got to go on vacation. You got to go somewhere and then come back to find all the dead rats and mice and roaches and all of that shit, and then clean them out. And then you got your house back. Now that's the way you deal with these crackers if you're trying to be here in America. But let me tell you something. I'm in Africa. They supposedly is an African citizen. No. I don't give a fuck what the papers say. Like Chauncey say, I know I told you to come around here early, but don't you come your ass around here till after 1 o'clock. How he said on Menace to Society. Straight up. Yo, the rules are how I make them. So I don't care what my shit say. Yo, cracker, no, you don't have none here. So what make you think that this constitution that wasn't made for you is counting for you right now and you protected up under it? And you trying to hold these non-moral ass motherfuckers to some type of moral standard like they word is bond. You know what I'm saying? No, it ain't bond. Don't trust it. Get into your traditions. Find out what is working, what works, what don't work, what's going to fly, what's not going to fly. Divination will show you that. Okay? Working your shrines will keep shit away from you, and you'll be free to work your mission and do what we got to do to get on point and do our thing. Okay. Yeah, the light cut off, so I thought my shit was dead, but it ain't dead. I'm glad it ain't dead. So check it out. I thought my phone was dead. Basically, I'm just going to end it right here though, because that's my cue. I take that as a cue, as a sign that, yo, y'all reached y'all limit. You know, that's what it is, man. You gotta, when you get into your traditions, you can also see signs are everywhere. Signs are everywhere and you're able to, if you're able to see them the right way, you'll be able to make the right move. All right. So, but basically, just we gotta get into our African traditions, y'all. It's a must. It's not optional. It's not optional. Okay? It's a must. We have methods. We are methodical. We have protocol. We have order. Ma'at. We have it. Divine order. We got it. We have traditions. We have culture. We have laws. Nature is our laws. We have lifestyle. We have weapons. We have healing tools. Because all it is healing tools to get us back into balance. We got that. We got to get into them. It's not optional. All right? It's not optional. It's a must. Especially for African liberators, those who, like me, get up every morning. every morning before my ancestral shrine, liberation, African liberation is a situation all day, every time. Okay? Every time. So if you like that, if you think about it every day, every night, you go to bed, wake up, all that, your whole life is surrounded about that. You have dedicated and you are sacrificed. Your life is a sacrifice for the community. Then this is what it's not an option for you. You got to get on it. You got to get on it. Period. That's it. That's all I'm going to do. Told you it's going to be a little bit long. It's only for the G's. It's only for those who's ready to ride. It's only for the gods and the goddesses. It's only for the gods. I don't do this for nobody else. All right? I don't do it for nobody else. I do it for us that's about to make this shit pop. And if you one of them, get in. Come on in. All right? Come on in. Many more shit I want to build on with this building the straw, but I'm going to cut it right here because, you know, it's getting long. I'm going to cut it right here. The shit cut off on me once before. I guess that was my time. Peace, black power, black African power. I'm only your reflection. So if you've seen this, I'm only your reflection. So let's get it. All right. Peace, black power.
As we proceed to raise these RBGs, black power motherfuckers, black power motherfuckers. As we proceed to raise these RBGs, black power motherfuckers, black power motherfuckers.
Turn them drums up. Frankincense and myrrh burning, but we need the drums up though. Biggie, wake the fuck up. Yeah.
Let me feel that power.